I know Jenny said.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Good morning. We're live. Thank you guys for tuning in again to the Canna-Joe Morning Show. Today is November 22nd. I'm Michael Ford.
I am Jenny.
I'm Leisha.
And I am Vari the Man. Awesome Monday morning. I am super excited about this morning because, you know,
It's Monday.
because I'm forcing myself to enjoy Mondays.
Because it's Monday.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
What's
Is there a thing as like too much rest? You think?
I don't know.
I wonder.
I haven't found that yet.
Or like
Why,
maybe.
did you get a lot of rest?
Sometimes, but maybe I feel it. So sometimes, like I'll feel like I get a lot of rest because I spend a lot of time doing stuff that's not really like building towards anything. But then when I get done, I'm like I don't feel rested. So maybe I'm resting the wrong way. What's wrong with my?
I don't know, man. I think it's working. Oh, nope.
Oh,
Yep. Oh, the eyebrows are moving.
there we go.
Oh, those are the real dude. Those was the real joints.
Yeah, them. Yep.
You had to unlock it with the eyebrows.
I
All
brushed,
right.
brushed them out and all that.
Right. Shout out to Dab and Dave, man. I know he's home. He's home, right? I think he said he's home now.
So yeah, recovering.
Yeah,
So,
he's home now.
In recovery. I think he said he'll try to jump on Tuesday. So huge shout out Dab and Dave. Good morning. Huge shout out to all the people that join us every morning. Melissa, good morning. I see you. Shout out to the Facebook user. I don't see you yet, but I know you'll be here soon. Vari, you got some dope shit for us this morning, man?
You know what? Actually, I do. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Okay. So, check this out. We had that story about, yo, come on, man. Nobody's even talking to you. All right. Anyway, so so we had that dope ass story about or not dope, but it was funny. We had that funny story about Amazon. About Amazon smuggling drugs in India. And they had started their investigation. Well, it turns out that in further questioning the executives in India, that they realized that they didn't have the same answers when they were interrogated. And so on Saturday, they said that they had charged some senior executives of Amazon's local unit under the narcotics law in case of alleged marijuana smuggling via the online retailer. And police in central Madhya, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that completely wrong, Pradesh state arrested two men with 20 kilograms of marijuana on November 14th and found they were using Amazon's India website to order and further smuggle the substance in the guise of stevia leaves, a natural sweetener to other Indian states. So the police said in a statement that executive directors of Amazon India were being named as accused under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act due to differences in answers in documents provided by the company in response to police questions and facts unearthed by discussion. Police did not disclose how many executives were charged. The police, who had previously summoned and spoken to Amazon executives in the case, estimated that about 1,000 kilograms of marijuana and roughly $148,000 was sold via Amazon. And then there's this headline: Amazon backs marijuana legalization and drops weed testing for some jobs, probably their jobs. Amazon said in a statement that it does not allow the listing and sale of illegally prohibited products, adding that it takes strict action against sellers in case of any contravention. The issue was notified, and we are currently investigating it, Amazon said, of the alleged marijuana smuggling. So there's your update on that. Sounds like
Alleged
SpaceX.
marijuana smuggling.
Yeah.
It wasn't actual marijuana smuggling.
Alleged. That means that's what they think.
Then we got this other story right out of Michigan. And this is kind of big. There is $200 million worth of marijuana products that are recalled, which is causing chaos in the Michigan marijuana industry. Look at those people. They're like looking and testing and doing all that stuff.
Why was it recalled? Mold?
Oh shit, I don't know what I did there. Okay. Fuck, shit. See, I'm just fucking shit up. All right.
Nope.
Excuse my, hold on.
Nope.
All right.
This is not it. This
Damn
is
it. What?
Hey, it looks like the map.
There we go. All right. All right. So, when the largest Michigan marijuana recall was issued on Wednesday, November 17th, Matt Immig's phone began ringing and customers were calling. Immig, who owns M&M Agriculture, is comparably small, 1,000 plant licensed marijuana grow facility in Lansing. Using Veridis Laboratories as the target of the recall for all of his mandated safety testing. Consequently, every ounce of the 42 pounds of marijuana he sold to the 3 retail customers, worth roughly $75,000 retail, is on hold and must now either be destroyed or retested. Who will pay for additional testing of product lost? Still being sorted out. So maybe I was supposed to click on, I did click on the right thing. So I think this is just Veridis Laboratory. So it almost sounds like the testing laboratory was the one that fucked up. If it's that much, 200 million. Cannabis sits on cured tubes and is stored with device monitored for temperatures, humidity levels, and then samples will later be tested for potency, purity at PureMed. I think those are just pictures of the operation. It doesn't necessarily say what's going on there, but let's. I did see another story that was talking about this, but I like this headline better, so I had one with this one. No. All right. Well, anyways, we'll get back to that one maybe tomorrow. But yeah, it sounds like it might even be a testing laboratory that fucked up, and so there's issues there.
If it is, it's probably their fault, huh?
Yeah. Yep. This one is really interesting. Jenny had messaged me about this one this morning, and so I think this one would be a great one to cover because it may be something that we want to look at here. It says marijuana could be sold at DC Farmers Market under amendment unveiled by local activists. Now, just by the title, like my mind started racing. Like, damn, like that means that little craft growers could essentially grow really good weed and bring it to market. And
sell it like vegetables and fruits.
Like vegetables and fruits. Yup. And then
that's what I'm talking about.
You don't need to have $100,000 or whatever down to buy a building to own it, to have a dispensary in there. Anyways. So Washington
first
DC,
we gotta legalize it. Shit.
Yeah, we gotta get
Man.
Yeah, legal. I know Washington is legal. So yeah, they got the farmers market cracking. Yeah.
Farmers market want a piece of that action. They know.
I mean, technically, by the Minnesota's constitutional amendment, I don't have my sticker, and I didn't remember the
Article 13, Section 7.
Yep, that one. We should be able to do that already now. Yeah.
Right. No license is required to peddle or sell the products of a farm or garden owned or possessed by you, right?
Yep.
I think that's the exact quote. Something like that.
So, Washington, D.C., marijuana activists are proposing an amendment to a legalization bill that the district council will consider on Friday that would allow small entrepreneurs to sell cannabis at farmers markets. District of Columbia Justice, the DCMJ, announced on Wednesday that members would be presenting the amendment at the upcoming hearing, with the goal of creating a marijuana licensing category that would support craft cultivators and cottage industry entrepreneurs. Combining criminal justice reforms and economic innovation, the amendment would guarantee DC implements a profitable, equitable, affordable, and transparent system for adult use cannabis sales, testing, and cultivation. The author, Nicholas Schiller, of the amendment and co-author of the Initiative 71 and 2014 voter-approved measure that legalized marijuana possession in the district, was the guy who just said that last quote. The proposed measure would create a cottage industry license that would authorize a licensee to grow and produce medicinal and or recreational marijuana within their residence for sale and delivery at wholesale directly to manufacturers, testing facilities, retailers, and farmers markets. To the text of the amendment states, licensees could then apply for farmers market endorsement license that would enable them to sell the cannabis at farmers markets in the District of Columbia. Micro business licenses could also qualify for the endorsement. People who own or work for companies that have cannabis dispensary licenses. It's a glitch in the
coffee,
matrix.
man, that looked like that gas station. Cause it malfunction.
Dispensary licenses would not qualify for the farmers market permit. The fee for endorsement would be $250 annually, which sounds like a very reasonable price for an annual endorsement. The intent for Spirit of Initiative 71, which DC voters approved 7 years ago, was from the start to decriminalize the plant in DC and end to the prosecution of local users and establish a system of equitable, safe, affordable, and all-inclusive cannabis commerce, from microsales to dispensaries. The DCMJ's Adam Ettinger said in a press release. And it kind of goes on here a little bit further. Both the prospect and implementation of the legislation being enacted are much more likely now that both chambers of Congress have excluded that prohibitive language from appropriations legislation, despite President Joe Biden's proposal to continue the Republican-led ban, which was previously the district was not able to, legalization was separate from Washington in the District of Columbia, they weren't able to sell weed, but now they are able to. The Committee of the Whole, the Committee of the Judiciary and Public Safety, and the Committee of the Business and Economic Development will hold a hearing on Friday to discuss one proposal from Chairman Phil Mendelson. DC Mayor Muriel Bowser said in April that local officials are prepared to move forward with implementing a legal system of recreational marijuana sales in the nation's capital just as soon as they can get over the final hurdle of congressional interference. Bowser introduced a Cannabis Congress bill in February, although her measure is not being considered at Friday's hearing alongside the cannabis legalization proposal put forward by Mendelson. Activists are successfully pushed for a separate bill from the chairman in recent weeks, with the sponsor removing a provision from the legislation that could have led to a broad crackdown on the city's unregulated market for recreational cannabis. As previously drafted measures would have punished businesses that gift marijuana in a manner that effectively circumvents the local prohibition on retail sales. Advocates argue that criminalizing those who are fulfilling the regulatory gap would have ultimately perpetuated the same systematic inequalities that voters and lawmakers have worked to resolve by ending prohibition. Separately, another group of activists recently announced an effort to pressure local lawmakers to enact broad drug decriminalization with a focus on promoting harm reduction programs in the nation's capital. A poll released last week found that voters are strongly in favor of proposals. And that is out of our capital. Back to you, John.
Where's John?
John.
I
Hey.
thought it was Bob.
Bob took the day off. John was supposed to be his intern. John.
Oh, damn.
You got to get another intern, man. Are you looking to be an intern? So if you like our show and you want to be an intern, definitely shoot us a message. Shout out to the messages that we have got so far. Shout out to the Facebook user. Shout out Alicia. I see you on Facebook chatting it up. Shout out to Vaughn and everybody else that's on here right now. Coming up this week, we do got a couple of things. What do we got coming up this month, Vari? Thanksgiving. If you're into celebrating turkey, there will be a Thanksgiving event at your home. So make sure you get your turkey ready. Make sure you get your, what did we decide? It's not pumpkin pie, but what is it? Potato pie? Sweet potato pie?
Yeah,
Sweet potato pie.
So we came to a consensus that it's sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie. So get you some sweet potato pie. We do have an event coming up next weekend. We'll be at the Muse again for Jadakiss. I'll keep you guys informed on that if you want to come out. Shout out to all the people that made it out to the Charlie Black concert. The concert was definitely dope. We had a good time. What did y'all think? Was it a good time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a chill environment, nice venue, man. Thank you guys that did make it. Shout out to the Minnesota Marijuana Pen members that did make it. If you weren't able to make it, maybe you'll make it next time. You got to hit me up in advance, though. So if you don't hit me up, I can't, secure you a ticket, especially for Jadakiss. This one's going to be a lot of people in there, man. It's going to be dope.
The VIP is all sold out for Jadakiss 5 days ago.
Yeah. Oh, almost sold out. But anyways. Shout out to the people that joined us for the Minnesota Normal monthly update. That was a dope meeting. If you were able to jump on there with us this past weekend, we did go over some of the things we're going to be doing this year. If you want to get involved in legalization, you can go to minnormal.org to get more information on how you can actually legalize the plant in Minnesota. Otherwise, you can go to Normal at National, and they have tons of information as well. Otherwise, if you want to join the Minnesota marijuana community, go to minmarijuana.com and all of that good stuff. Shoot us a Facebook like, Canna-Joe Morning Show. So, yeah, I think that's all the updates coming up. Phew!
A lot of updates. A lot of updates.
Nothing like a little bit of update every now and then, man.
Yeah.
I was on Instagram and I seen this. Man, I don't know how much truth it is. But you never know.
What
article. An article, and they're on the news, and they're talking about COVID-19, and they're saying that Pfizer's FDA procedures produces first 91 pages of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine documents. And it reveals that Pfizer, after just 2.5 months of vaccine use, received 25,957 reports of nervous system disorders.
Whoa.
Oof.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a lot, right?
So here's another thing. So my wife, she works at this eye doctor's spot, so she's like in the room with the eye doctor, like doing the transcription sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying that there's people that had like came in and had just got their eyes done like a month prior. They had gotten COVID in between and came back in because they said their vision was all fucked up and had a totally different prescription after getting COVID. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What did I tell you? They say, oh no.
Yeah, well,
She's been seeing it often, and there's like lingering effects. Like people, like a month after having it, have like been having like issues, like pressure behind their eyes and shit, behind their nose, sinus pressure, still losing taste and shit, all sorts of shit. Yeah.
that's after having COVID or after the shot with COVID?
Just after having COVID.
So with the shot or without the shot, COVID is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's craziness,
Shit out
man.
here.
Another update. what was the conclusion that we came to? The conclusion I think we came to is COVID is real. Protect yourself, whether it's a mask, a vaccine shot, or however you feel like you need to protect yourself. You know, you're not going to be judged for that. And lastly, if you haven't, if you've had COVID and you recovered, go donate blood, because the antibodies in your blood could save somebody's life.
Yo, tight. Yeah, so I was trying to get out of there super quick so I could get to Taco Bell before they close, because they said they're open until what, 2:30 nowadays, or is it 3?
Yeah, I think
Taco
too.
Bell?
Yeah. Anyway, so I seen it in the distance, and then as I was going, the big light turned off. I was like, ah. So yeah, I ended up just coming home and eating some cold ass pizza that had a bite taken out of it already. That was sitting on the table.
Man, no Lucky Charms, man. No Captain Crunch. No Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Nah, just a little cold ass pizza that somebody just discarded. I was like, fuck it.
Ooh, had to be hungry.
Yes.
Had to be a hungry one, man, for that. Oh, half a piece. Hey, man. Yeesh. What else we miss, man? Did we miss anything? I think we got some weather. Dab and Dave here. Let's see. The weather says it's going to be, I don't got it here.
It's going to be cold.
Windy.com.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. Just cold, and more cold.
Get out your puffy coat, y'all. Puffy coat season. It's cold time.
Let's see. I think we need a new character.
New character?
When Dave's gone. I don't have
for the weather. Oh, John.
Yeah. John.
You come in here real quick, man. We need you to do some weather.
It's me, John. I'm here to do the weather.
Hey, you gotta talk a little faster than that.
Hey, hello, folks. It's me, John. I'm here to do the morning weather with smooth ass John. All right, so it's 10 a.m. and as we look into the weather right now down in the cities and the lower part of the states, you can see that it is chilly. We are looking below freezing right now with some light winds coming from the west. Up in the northern part of the state, it is in almost single-digit territory. Bemidji with 10 degrees, Park Rapids with 12, St. Cloud right outside my doorstep right here, looking about, 23 degrees in this area right here. Let's see if we can actually see my house. Will it zoom into my... let's not do that. Anyways, so yeah, as we continue to the rest of the day, we're going to see temperatures kind of go up just a tad bit, but as we get into the evening, they're going to go back. So we're looking at highs of about a couple degrees higher than we are right now. So about 3 or 4 o'clock cities, we're looking at about 34. We're just above freezing. Up north, you guys are still going to be in the freezing territory, just below it in the mid-range here in St. Cloud, right at freezing. As we go into this evening, it is also going to be cold. By around bedtime, we're looking 11 o'clock. It's going to be really cold, really frosty. You can see here, this is the wind chill thing, I believe, where it's talking about just how cold it's going to be. And we go out to the map here, you can see just a whole bunch of coldness all in this whole area right here. Little pockets here where it's a little bit colder. But anyways, that's what we're looking like for today as we move into tomorrow morning. As you are waking up for work around 6 a.m., we're going to see things, still below freezing. So if you haven't got yourself a winter jacket yet, go ahead and get you a winter jacket. Get it bundled up because, it's going to be cold outside. And this
man,
has
you don't
been
need no winter jacket. Just get you one of these Minnesota 420 hoodies. You got Minnesota Pound. Just get you one of these hoodies, man. Hoodie would be good. This is Minnesota. We don't
or
wear
double
clothes.
up. You need 2 of them hoodies.
When you go outside,
Hey, we all got hoodies on our website.
Right. Make sure you wear shorts when you go outside. This is Minnesota. If I catch you outside without shorts, you're not a real Minnesotan. If you got a drop top when it snows, drop that thing down, man. Turn the heat on. It'll melt the drops before it get on you. Man, that's all Minnesota, man. Yeah, that's how you be frosty. You stay frosty, right?
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. Did we miss anything for today? Sorry, you guys. It's Monday. It's slow. I'm finna go to the gym in a minute, man. That's what I need. Monday. If it's Monday and you go to the gym, it's chest and tries today, International Chest Day. So if you're confused on what you should do and you're going into the gym, and as you lead into the new year, you're going to try to get in shape, you got to go do some bench and some tricep pull downs and some incline bench, some cable pulls. There you go. That'll get you all right. There's your tip for today. I'm not going to show you how to do it. I think that's it. Oh, shout out 1186 water. Drink it every day.
Yeah.
Damn, my
Spirit.
bottle
Yep,
went.
if you need a bottle of this water, I do got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pick one up next time just for the show. Right next
Jenny,
to
I know
it.
you had one at the show last night, Saturday. Yeah, I was looking around. I was like, oh, that's an 1186. I was about to snatch it and drink it too. I was like, hey, let me drink
I have
this.
more in my car.
You know, I keep them in my car too. I keep a little cooler in between the seats. Every time I go to the gym, I'll pop it open.
You don't even need to
My
do
son-
that now. Now it's cooler weather outside. Anything you leave in your car. Your car is a cooler.
Yeah, it might end up frozen too. Yeah, I know me and my son go to the gym together, and I got to take my label, I peel it off, and then flip it around, and then stick it back on, so we know whose bottle is whose. Anyway, yeah.
Yep.
All right, man. Var, you got some words of wisdom, man. You've been talking like a motherfucker today, man. Hype, hype.
Yep.
John.
John, where you at, man? Man, we gonna have to get a new intern, man. Fuck this dude.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you doing all the articles and shit.
Shit. Yeah. So,
Words of wisdom.
words of wisdom: to be old and wise, you must first be young and stupid, and it's not worth it if you're not happy. Yeah, I think that kind of goes for everything. So,
Young and stupid.
Yep.
yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We up out of here.
Peace.